how are you? How's it going today? I'm Mr. Briggs. I'm the social worker here at Savannah State University in counseling and disability services. You've been referred to me for one of your residential assistants in your living facility. What's your name?
It's not on the paper.
What would you like me to call you?
My friends call me Kay.
Kay? You have a last name, Kay?
It's Kayla Baker, but my friends call me Kay.
Your name's Kayla Baker, but...
I don't have a Y in my name. It's K-A-L-A.
K-A-L-A.
Yes.
Kayla Baker, but you prefer to be called Kay?
K-A-Y.
Okay. Well, Kay, I'm going to get you the first sign in right here so we have documentation that you've been in my office today. And I'm just going to check one email right quick while you do that, okay?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Is it fine if I take some notes while we do this interview? So tell me how your day's going.
Well, it would be better if I didn't have to be in here.
Well, do you know the reason why you've been referred to me?
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Okay. I'm just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We in college. People have fun. And we weren't even having no kickback. It was me and like 8 other my friends, like close friends. You know, it was one of my friends' birthday coming up, so we just decided we were gonna, do something at their house.
Okay.
And I guess we got too loud.
So, let me make sure I'm getting this correct. It was a birthday party on campus?
Yes.
Okay.
But it wasn't a party. It was just 8 close friends just, having a little gathering at one of my friends' houses.
Okay, and what time was this?
This was like 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, so it was during visitation hours?
Yeah.
Okay. And go ahead.
So, we were down there. They had like drinks and stuff in there, like liquor, and they had weed. And
so, alcohol and marijuana was involved?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
And we heard a knock on the door. Like, we had been listening to music, having a good time, not thinking about nothing. We heard a knock on the door, and then we didn't see nobody at the front door, so we went to the back door, opened up the door, and then it's 2 campus police, and then it's the CA. It's 2 CAs there.
Okay.
And then they come in, start, asking for the 915, can I see your card, and stuff.
Okay, well, Kayla, living on campus, there are rules that you have to follow regarding alcohol and marijuana. This is a drug-free campus, and it's also a smoke-free campus. So those were kind of some rules that you bent. But the reason you've been referred to me is because I see in our computer system that this is not your first incident regarding alcohol and marijuana. Is that the case?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So would you consider yourself, do you use marijuana? Were you using the marijuana and alcohol there?
That night?
Do you use it anytime?
Yeah.
Okay. So today what I'm going to start, the first thing we do is we get an assessment of our clients that come in. And basically it's a brief assessment that allows me to, just see where you're at and where we need to go for, further treatment. Okay? So I'm just going to start jotting out a bit of brief information. It's very basic information. Let's see. Kayla Baker. And you don't have to be uptight in here. I'm really easy to get along with. Anything that we're discussing here is confidential. Nothing goes outside the...
When will I be done with this?
Done with what?
Done coming to this counseling. Like, I feel like this is pointless.
Well, you've been referred to me because this is the last step before expulsion from school. So we're going to try and get you some help so that you can, so that you can stay in school and pursue your degree.
It's crazy how stuff happened. Like, the first time might have been my fault, but this time it wasn't even my fault. Like, you know how many people be having kickbacks on campus and they don't get them?
But that's just one of those type of situations where you take that chance. So let's see. What was your age that you first began using alcohol?
19 is probably when I had my first drink. And I ain't even really like liquor like that. I don't like the taste.
19 years old. Okay, how would you say that, do you drink it occasionally or do you drink it?
Liquor is occasional because I don't really like it.
Alright. So you would say you just drink it when you go out, when you're socially around people? Friends.
Whenever I go out. You know, sometimes I hit up happy hour at OT, so
Okay.
that's probably when I drink. I like Bob Marley's, you know.
Well, Kayla, you know you're only 19 years old. And that, you know, you're taking a risk, you know, doing things like that. When is your date of the last time you had an alcoholic beverage?
Maybe, let's say, I don't know. I mean, does that
Was it recently? Yeah, in the assessment, we need to go ahead and fill out everything, you know, so we have all the information so we can make sure that we're getting you the best, you know, resources that you need.
Probably last week.
Last week. And how many drinks would you say you had?
2.
2 drinks. Okay. And you said that you do use marijuana?
Use marijuana.
Do you smoke marijuana?
I mean, yeah. More than alcohol.
Okay, and about how often do you smoke marijuana?
Every other day.
Every other day. So you have a job?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And the last time that you smoked marijuana?
The last time I smoked marijuana?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly?
Honestly.
Yesterday.
Okay. And I'm just going to list some other drugs. Are there any other drugs that you use?
No.
Okay. So it's just alcohol and marijuana. Would you say that you're addicted to marijuana or alcohol?
It's not necessarily an addiction. It's just, I mean, I just choose to do it. Like, I don't see the reason for putting a limit on it. I like how it makes me feel.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You can just answer yes or no. And, you know, we're just going to go from there. In the previous 30 days, have you had any of the following symptoms? Sweating?
Mm-mm.
Shaking?
Mm-mm.
Have you been unable to sleep?
I mean, nice that I choose to stay up late doing some damn homework.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for a college student.
Well, yeah, that's why I can't sleep then.
Okay. Do you get agitated easily?
Like right now, being here.
Well, I don't want you to be agitated. I'm here to help you. So, I mean, it's not. I'm really laid back. I just, you know, I don't want you to feel that you need to be agitated.
Okay.
Do you experience any headaches?
Not none major.
Do you get fatigued or extremely tired? Are you ever sad and depressed?
Depending. If I'm in my feelings about something.
Okay. Does sensitivity to noise make you irritated?
Not really.
I see on your intake form that you said that you have symptoms of vomiting or nausea at times.
Not necessarily vomiting, but I mean sometimes I do feel nauseous. I don't know if it's this prescription I'm taking. I don't know, but sometimes I do. I get a little lightheaded.
Okay. Are there any? Do you have any current health or medical issues that we should be concerned about? No.
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Okay. Do you have a healthcare provider?
I do.
Okay. When was your last appointment?
I went in December to get a checkup. I mean, why is this important? What does that have to do with why I'm here? Like,
because this information that we get is very basic information, just to see where we need to go with helping you get, you know, the right resources.
Whatever.
Are you? What are any type of medication that you're on right now?
Birth control.
Birth control.
That's the only medication.
Okay. Let's see. Are you pregnant?
Do I look like I'm pregnant?
It's just a question, Ms. Baker. Are you pregnant?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Now, don't get offended by any of these questions. They're pretty basic. Just say, for instance, another client came in and she was pregnant. We just had to ask that just for our security. We don't want to send you somewhere and they're, we just want to protect you, okay? Tell me what it was like growing up with you and your family.
I stayed in a 2-parent household.
Okay.
And probably like when I got in middle school, my dad, he moved out. And ever since then,
Why did your dad move out?
well, him and my mom were going through stuff. I mean, I didn't even know that they were going through stuff. Like, probably out the whole time that I had been in a 2-parent household, I had recently, around the time when he was about to move out, that's when I started to notice like that there was like some tension or something between them where they used to argue a lot and stuff. I'm not really sure what exactly was the reason, but he moved out. But he still was around.
Did that affect you a lot? Were you angry about that?
No, I'm not really one of them kids. I ain't do damn.
Okay. So how was your childhood? You said he moved out when you were 13. So you spent some days at your mom's house and some days
Some
at
weekends I went with my dad. Well, I stayed with my mom. Me and my brother stayed with her, but on the weekends my dad would come get us, take us to the park, the movies, whatever we wanted to do.
And you enjoyed that?
Yeah, everything was good.
Let me ask you a quick question, Ms. Baker. What is your reason for drinking and smoking marijuana?
Well, let's not put drinking into the equation because drinking is not really an issue or whatever. It's more marijuana than anything. I mean, when I first came to college, I really didn't even smoke or do any of that. But I mean, I guess I was around people who did it and I wanted to try it. Mm-hmm. And then, I liked the feeling, and so at first it was, I'm only gonna, smoke with my friends on the weekends because through the weekday I want to get my work done. But when I started seeing that I could, do my work and stuff, I said, well, I gotta wait for the weekend. And I just decided that was something that I wanted to do. Like, I don't really see what's wrong with it.
Okay. So do you feel that you're holding on to something from your childhood that's causing you to smoke marijuana? Or you just...
This is something I decided to do on my own. This ain't got nothing to do with my family. Okay. I make my own decisions.
And have you ever taken any drug classes here at Savannah State? I know that some of the professors they offer drug awareness classes, and also I know in high school in this area that they offer drug substance abuse courses.
Well, in high school, see, I'm from Atlanta. I'm not from here. In high school, we did take a class. We took a sex ed class, and we took a class about substance abuse and shit, marijuana, alcohol, all that stuff. But
okay, so you're pretty familiar with the consequences of smoking.
What's the consequence of smoking marijuana? Like, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Well, a lot of people say that, and I have different clients that come in and have various opinions about marijuana usage. I'm not going to be biased. Here at the school, we're going to speak on campus. That's where the incident happened at. It's not allowed on campus. So that's where the problem comes in, and that's where I'm drug into it.
So go off campus.
I'm not telling you to go off campus. I'm not telling you where to go. But as far as my situation and how I have to deal with the situation, smoking isn't allowed on campus.
Okay.
So I'm just here trying to get you the best resources that we can so that you can stay in school and pursue your degree. What was your highest level of college completed? Were you a sophomore or junior?
I'm a junior now.
A junior. And what was your major?
Mass communications.
Mass comm. Okay. So how can I help you? Do you want to stop smoking?
I mean, not really. It's just the fact that I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, and that's why I'm here.
So just say, for instance, you were at the wrong place at the wrong time and you weren't on campus and you got caught smoking and you caught a felony drug charge. That would have ruined your career as a mass comm. What do you want to do with mass comm?
Um, I would be on the radio.
In the radio. So do you think that would have hindered your chances of being a radio personality
I mean,
with the felony charge?
more than likely.
So, see, that's where I'm kind of going at with this. We just have to be aware of your surroundings and, you know, the consequences that take effect on your life when you involve in these kind of activities. So, what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to recommend you to an alcohol and drug abuse class. It's only 3 sessions you'll have to go to, and when you go to those classes, it'll basically wipe your name clear of the university. These charges that you have on your account, when you get those taken off, and it's going to show that you completed these courses.
So if I miss a course because of something, then what's gonna happen? Will
Well,
they work with me?
Yeah, we go by your schedule, so therefore you're going to set up. You're going to call in. As long as you take 3, they have to be documented and brought back to me. So when you go to 3 classes, you'll bring the sheet back into me, and I'll go and access pause on the computer and take these fines off your account, and you'll be clear with the university. Is that fine with you?
So it ain't gonna be nothing on my account.
No, it'll just show that you were cleared. Well, it'll still be on there, but it shows that you were cleared. There were no sanctions on your account. Is that something that you sound like you want to do?
I mean, so my account can be clear. I ain't got no $1,000 to be paying this school back.
Okay. Now you do have to set up your first appointment today. So when would you like
Today?
to go? Mm-hmm. Well, you don't have to go today, but we need a date today.
What day are classes offered?
They're Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 4:30 p.m. to 7 o'clock.
Say that again.
They're Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Well, just give me all 3 of them days. I can do this next week and get it over with.
Mm-hmm. As long as you do
sooner
3.
the better.
So you want Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. Okay. Now you have to make sure that you do go to these classes, because if you miss one and you're scheduled for it, then you're going to have to start all over. So you have to make sure that you go to all of them, okay?
Start all over.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me if next week I miss one of the days, I have to start all back over with 3?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what kind of stuff is that? Like,
that's why it's best that you schedule one, and then after that, when you know you have a free day, you call and schedule, say you're coming into that one.
Well, let me just do that, because I ain't got time for y'all.
Okay. So, you want to go Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want you to know that you can build a close relationship with me. If you ever feel that you are stressed out and you need another way of venting rather than, smoking, you can come in here. I have an open door policy. You can come in and speak with me about anything. Anything that we discuss in here is confidential. It doesn't go past these doors. Okay? Is that fine with you? You have any questions for me? No questions at all. No question about drug abuse. No questions about what social.
So after I take these classes, I don't have to come back and see you no more.
No, you don't have to come back and see me. But if you do get another incident, these charges will come back up.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about that.
Okay. In fact, let me go ahead and send an email out to this instructor and let her know that you will be coming on Monday.
Oh.
And so these fines on your account, I see that you're the only student who was given fines because it was at your apartment. So how do you feel about that? Your friends, they didn't take up for you. How do you feel about that?
I mean, of course the fine was gonna be because it was at my house, but I mean, I feel like they should got a fine too because they was there. Like, it wasn't just all my idea.
But it kind of fell back on you because of it was your apartment.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you might want to do some reevaluation of the people you hang around also, right? I'm not saying they're not your friend, but at the end of the day, you have to watch out for yourself?
I mean, they're my friends. Like,
Well, from the police report I'm looking at, it says that they were given the opportunity to fess up and say who the alcohol and the marijuana belonged to, and no one spoke up. Everyone said it was yours.
see, I didn't know that.
So, like I said, I have you set up for your appointment on next Monday at 4:30 p.m. It's going to be in the student union upstairs in one of the ballrooms. We're going to send you a confirmation email, so you get all this information in an email.
How long is the session?
4:30 to 7 p.m.
Why are they that long? Like, what do you have to talk about for 2 hours?
I'm not one of the social workers who actually lead the class, but I'm pretty sure it'll be some great information. It's not really boring. It's kind of interactive. You'll put on some skits, different. It's going to be other students there who are taking the same course, so it's going to be pretty fun with your peers. Okay. And I just have a few more questions to ask you to wrap up this session before I send you on your way. Okay, so right here for your assessment summary, I'm going to recommend that you have alcohol and drug abuse class 3 times. Pause will be clear.
You got an Instagram.
Do I have a what?
Instagram. I know you know what Instagram is.
No, I don't have an Instagram. And even if I did, I'm a professional worker here at the school. I wouldn't share it with any of the students. Okay? So right here for your recommendation, I had that I want to recommend you to have an alcohol and drug abuse class for 3 times. And after the completion of the 3 classes, your pause account will be cleared, and no assessments will be charged to your account. And that's it with me today. If you have no other questions, I can go ahead and set your appointment up.
I thought you did it already.
No, I set your appointment for the class, but you do have to come see me at the completion of those 3 classes, just so that we can make sure that everything's okay.
Okay.
So those classes need to be completed within 3 weeks, and after those 3 weeks, I'm going to schedule you to come back in on. I'm going to schedule you to come back in on the 20th of May. Is that fine? Okay. Well, I thank you, Ms. Baker, for listening to Counseling and Disability Services. I look forward to seeing you around campus.
You wanna go see me?
See you later. Bye-bye.